Taxi Vlog 280. This is the 4 a.m. edition. It is 4 in the morning on, I believe, the 30th of November. That means that November's just about done. I got 2 hours left to go. I've been out here for 10 hours already. And I've been more or less busy much of the night. So, let's see if I can get this camera at the right angle. Hopefully that's the right angle. I'm hoping you can see me. Now let's talk about the week. At this point I'm kind of tired, but I'm kind of pumped too, because it has been a busy night tonight. I came out on Monday. It was relaxed. It was a little slow at the beginning, and I didn't have much on by 10 or 11 o'clock, and then things turned around, and the Monday night worked out to be fairly decent. Tuesday night was dead slow. Dead. It took me until 2 o'clock to break even. And after I broke even, I think I had a fare that went out to the Western Communities for 20 bucks. And then I had a drug run on call for another 30. Then after that drug run, there was nothing left. There was no more. I sat for an hour waiting to have a call. I didn't get a call, and my shift was over at 5 o'clock in the morning. So Tuesday, nothing special. I think I took home 50 bucks. Wednesday, you know, Wednesday was a struggle too. Wednesday was the kind of thing where, you know, watch some YouTube videos and get a call, maybe one an hour. And the only reason I made a profit that was almost good is that there was the trips I had were a little bit longer. And so it was with the Thursday night also. Thursday night was, well, it was longer naturally. It was a 12-hour night rather than a 10-hour night. So you would think that you would make more money. But no, it was long. I watched a lot of YouTube. In fact, I've gotten through my entire watch later list of videos. You know, things like Neanderthal man and Denisovan man and Bigfoot, and I was getting into, you know, Neanderthals and tracing the human genome and, you know, escape out of Africa and colonizing the entire world, and genetics, history, and digging in caves and finding pieces of flint, arrowheads and spearheads, and human bones and Neanderthal bones, Denisovan bones. I got through all of those. So you know what? I'm still reading The Infinity Concerto, by Greg Bear, which I was reading 2 weeks ago, just because I got distracted by all this fascinating human prehistory, and that if you go back about 60,000 years, we're all related. Yep, cool stuff. So I'm still reading it. In fact, I read some of it tonight, and it's a good book. It's exciting. Last night, that is, the Thursday night, towards the end I got sent to a familiar address where I ended up waiting 15 minutes for these 4 boys to come out. And they were talking bro this and bro that and bro the other thing and bro that and bro this and dude this and dude that, bro the other thing, and I didn't understand what the hell they were talking about. Made no sense to me. I pride myself on being able to comprehend things for the most part, but what these boys were talking about, it sounded like they were going to go and beat somebody up or teach somebody a lesson or something, but I'm not sure, because the words they used didn't really make sense. Anyways, at the end of the night, I got the little blonde who works at the McDonald's, took her to work, and she says, "I haven't seen you in a while." And I said, "Oh, I should come here more often." So I took her to work, and I was at the end, and just as I had let her out of the car at the McDonald's, I get this text message on my phone saying, "I'm working today. Any chance of me getting the car soon?" It was the regular day shift guy who doesn't usually work Friday, but this time he was working Friday. So I just texted back to him, "Give me a chance to fuel up and I'll be right there." Which is what happened. After 12.5 hours, I had had quite enough. Which leads us to tonight. I got my first call, was a few blocks away from where I got in the car, and it was right away, it was immediate. 6:20 in the evening I started, almost 10 hours ago. I got this guy who was going closer to downtown, and after I dropped him off, I got sent to Mayfair Mall. And from Mayfair Mall, it was the same little blonde from McDonald's. She and her mother were going home, and she says, "Hey, you took me to work in the morning." I said, "Yeah, look at that. You say that you haven't seen me for a while, but now we see each other 2 shifts in a row. You I took to work in the morning and then went home, and now I'm back at work, I take you home." So then I got a whole bunch of students who go to the private secondary schools. Oh, this is an interesting address. And a lot of them are Koreans. They're going to the private secondary schools. And because it was Black Friday, I think the Canadian merchandisers are using that as an excuse to, I don't know, make crazy prices and deals just like they do in the States. And so a lot of these young students were buying stuff and going home. And so I was stuck doing that circuit for almost 3 hours, just getting these kids who were paying with credit cards and debit cards to the schools or to the Korean bistro barbecue place where they like to hang out, and the mall and the schools, and the mall and the schools, and the bistro and the mall and the schools. For almost 3 hours I dealt with these people. then after that, after the stores were closed and that, I was doing more residential business and trying to do the residential, and it hasn't stopped. I'm still going. I just got another call. Apartment 102 must be that new condo building 606 that they just built. It's on the very site of where there used to be a whorehouse or a brothel, you could say. Yes, we used to take guys there and take girls there and pick them up there and pick up guys there, and yeah. So far the night has been really good tonight. I got 2 hours left to work and I got over 400 on. So I'll be able to take Cindy for dinner and go on vacation next year, and maybe even do some laundry. Yeah, it's been good tonight. I'll get back to you if anything momentous happens between now and the end. But for now, I'm just picking up somebody and I guess taking them home from their friend's place at this new condo building. If I don't talk to you again, hope yours is better than mine.